Okay, so I haven't been down at the bottom yet. Wouldn't be too much of a hassle to go down there, so I'm going to put you aside for now, Private Flap or whichever penguin you are. You failed. Oh, so much lag. Okay, NieR Automata. Let me just give you a brief of what the game is, because holy shit, no amount of words can do this game justice. Although, I understand why critics are giving it a 9 out of 10. Wow. First of all, it feels like a blast from the past, in a weird way. It feels like this game was made like the classic PlayStation 2 games, like the really memorable ones. In terms of the graphics, other than obviously this is HD because it's a PS4 game. Although it does seem to be, I don't know if this is the standard graphics of PS4, it reminds me more of PS3 graphics. I might be wrong. Then again, it has been in the works for a few years, I think. But, it feels like a retro game. The way, levels are designed, the way the graphics are. Like, I saw some floating bricks. Like, this game is like, tries to be realistic as much as it can, I guess, while still being a video game. I saw some floating bricks, and usually in video games you'll be like, oh, what the fuck, developers? What have you done? Why is it like that? But it feels okay that there are little mistakes like that in this. And other mistakes such as my partner getting stuck in a bush and spazzing out. You don't care about these small details because the game is so story focused. You play as 2 androids in the year, I think it's 11,942. Oh my god, let me just check. Just doing this on my phone. Automata 11. The year 11,945. Now, NieR, it takes place after the end of Drakengard 3. No, sorry, Drakengard 1. And Drakengard 1 takes place after the events of Drakengard 3. Drakengard 3 is set in, I think it's the year 945, 900 and something AD. Drakengard 3... No. I'm getting my games mixed up. Sorry, Drakengard 1, which comes after, a set, I think it's in the year 1100 or something. And then transitions to the modern day of whatever it was at the time the game came out. 2007, 2010, I don't know when the modern day was for that game that it was based on. And then it goes to in NieR, I think it's the year 5000 or something, and then NieR Automata 11945. You play as 2 androids trying to save the Earth from an alien invasion. How do I explain this? I'm sorry, like, I'm wasting time, I'm not collecting anything. Okay, I'll go back to explain the game in a second. I spent too much time out here doing nothing. Let's talk to this penguin first. Waddle. Oh wait, Major Waddle. Eek, Spyro, there's a crazy looking rock in there, watch yourself. Is this gonna be a mini game? Oh yes. Oh shit. Oh no, I'm actually gonna die. Oh jeez, man. Oh, I'm sorry, Sparks. Oh no, god damn it. I'm gonna try multitasking. So, you play as 2 androids, one's a female, one's a male. They have these weird blindfolds on their faces, and they have, like, white hair. And, one of you is a combat droid, the other is a scanner looking for information. You're very, very advanced androids, and you've been sent to Earth because there is a machine invasion going on. The machines were created by the aliens to take over the planet, and the last remaining humans fled to the moon. and you're supposed to, you know, take out all the machines so that humans can move back peacefully. And it starts off as like a hack and slash game, which I struggled to get used to at first, but oh my god, I got used to it a little bit too fast. I don't know if I'm really good at the game, or if the game's difficulty just cuts off at a point and doesn't train you any further. I'm only in my second playthrough right now. This game has 5 different endings, and plays with parallel universes a lot, and fucks with the gameplay. One moment you'll be doing hack and slash, the next you'll be playing a top-down shooter game in a plane. I don't remember what they're called. Bullet hells? You'll be in a plane shooting forward, shooting enemies in front of you while flying, shooting bullets, and then it'll change again while you'll be standing upright in the same flying machine, and you'll be able to turn 360 degrees and use a giant sword to attack as well. And then another part of gameplay, you'll be in a side-scrolling segment doing platforming. The game plays with so many different video game genres. It is an homage. Homage? Whoa. Wait, what? It is an homage to games current, past, and well, I guess very... It's homage to all video games, basically. Shit, drop my controller. At last, you foolish dragon, we meet on my turf where I cannot be defeated. Oh, why is that? Oh. Professor, we finally found you. Oh, guys. Oh my god. Oh, don't worry about me. It's just a pool of gold. I'll look shiny afterwards. Okay, whatever. Spyro, watch out for that machine. Yes, we certainly found him, but he's beyond our help, as you can see. But it's not like we can freeze the pond of gold or anything, so we can just, flop onto it. Rito, you've been defeated before, and will be again. Well, I possess the heart of my chateau. I am at my most powerful, behold. Oh, that's not, terrifying at all. I see. Oh, okay, cool. He's just gonna start throwing bombs at me. So let me guess. Oh, crap. Oh my god, I was listening to this music so much lately. Okay, so do I just do this? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god. Okay. So this game is kind of a short game, but like I said, it plays with different endings and parallel universes. So it's very interesting in that respect, and it's a very emotional game, a very tragic game, and it makes you question human existence. Think of it from the android's perspective. You live in outer space on a space station. You've been sent down to planet Earth in order to take care of these machines. You've been told all machines are evil, they need to be wiped out at all costs. But some of these machines start talking intelligibly. Some of these machines start complaining about their emotions. Some of them start embracing their emotions. But they're machines. They just need to be destroyed. Some of them, a lot of them value their own lives to the point where they run away from battle. And you start to question, well, hang on a second. They're feeling things the same way humanity is. Are these really the monsters that we're supposed to destroy? And then it gets to the point where you start helping them out on side quests. I don't know if I'm doing this game enough justice. Basically, if you like any kind of video games, please get this. This game is going to be a cult classic very soon. I don't know how soon. It could be like a year from now. It could be 5 years from now. People are going to be talking about this game for a very, very long time. Because of the way... It doesn't make me particularly feel... I think it's just the writing, or maybe I've outgrown that kind of stuff. But it kind of explores the same themes that, I guess, Neon Genesis Evangelion does. And that it really tries to make you think about different aspects of, you know, human philosophy. And, you know, the despair of, you know, being helpless to all of mankind's problems as well as their upsides. You know, art, war, love, hate, worshipping of deities. And like, the gameplay changes multiple times, but play it mostly for the story. Side quests are good too, I suppose, to expand the world. But it's just so good. Like I said, I understand why they gave it a 9 out of 10. Some things feel a little bit unpolished, but if they were, like I said, the telling of the like. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like a collaboration with Toby Fox, the creator of Undertale, would do a great deal. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Can I leave? Okay, I'm locked in this battle. What am I doing? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I got to... Wait, is that normal? He fell off this thing. Oh, cool. I figured it out, guys. Oh, that's amazing. Why did it take me so long to figure that out? Is there anything else I can say about this game? We got him. He's early days. Quick, grab the warp device in the heart of the chateau. Oh, sweet. This won't go on statue Richter himself. Big surprise there. We need to get this to the professor. Wait, why is this important for the lands? Oh, whatever. This is the professor's warp device. Yes, been waiting for this for so long. We can warp to any land. So instead of having to go through all that backtracking and drowning, I can just teleport there. It's really cool. Oh, into the pit of you, Professor. I've had you the hole between the Dragon Realms and my realm will never be shared. Oh, what's this? Oh no. Cookies! Butler, help us quick. Ripto needs hugs. Hug Ripto needs Butler to hug Ripto. Oh my god, he's gonna fucking destroy him. It's gonna fucking squeeze him into little bits. Oh, look at me, a ridiculous contraption. Let's go. That's funny. Now's our chance to use the warp device. See you later, Richter. Wait, why can I move around in this part? Dun, 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 dun. Wait, what? Oh no! No! Do I still have the warp device? I do. Oh, that's so funny. See you later, Professor. I'm going to, where am I going? Let's go to Rhinox and Clocks. See ya! Oh my god, that was amazing. Okay, I guess I can talk a bit more about the game. What I've been doing lately. Oh shit. I need to adjust myself in my chair, get comfortable. I've played the game for maybe 40 hours. Like I said, the main game itself, if you skip cutscenes for whatever reason, and you know exactly what you're doing in terms of the plot, and you avoid all the side quests. Let's just go to a random land. You can complete, you know, the first playthrough maybe 5 hours or less, maybe. No, that's really helping now. Wait, why did I teleport here of all places? God damn it! But 40 hours, and you know, a lot of it's side quests. There are drugs in the game. It's really weird. Like, the screen goes all funny and you get some weird sound effects, but there's not really a lot to it. I figure I need to write back on my personal system for NieR. Maybe I should switch to card tricks. Card trick, spirit, where's the drama, where's the tension? So is there anything I need to do here, I guess? No. So, okay, a bunch of chests I guess I can open here. But where? And it's kind of hard speaking about this game without spoiling it too much. I think I've talked about it way too much to the point where anyone watching probably doesn't care now. I think I've overhyped it. I'm sorry, guys. But the boss fights are really cool. You get plug-in chips, which they're like little microchips you configure to, you know, give you more attack, make enemies drop more things. Traditional stuff, but it makes more sense now that you're an Android, since the start menu is part of your operating system. And if you remove your operating system chip, you die, which makes sense. But it gets a bit more meta than that. The music in the game. Holy shit, how did I forget to talk about that? The music in the game. I'm not particularly... I don't understand why it affects other people the way it does. I think the music's, you know, pretty good. Other people think it's like a masterpiece. I don't particularly understand, but that's fine. Ooh, red chest. Oh yeah, another one of the gloves. Lol. Oh, I didn't mean to fall down. No, god damn it! But the music is really good. It's so atmospheric. It's layered in depths. There are, you know, alternative versions of it. It really complements the scenery, especially like at the amusement park. That's like the best example I can think of. Because in the distance you just hear the background noise of everything. The closer you get, everything begins to get louder. And then you get the vocals, and there are so many vocals in this game. They're not necessarily in English, but it just sounds, you know, so good. And I'm constantly being reminded of different video games. This section reminds me of Metal Gear Solid. This section reminds me of Metal Gear Solid. This section reminds me of Final Fantasy VII. This section reminds me of Zelda, I think. This section reminds me of Rune Factory, like the music in that particular temple, dungeon, whatever they're called. This device is several on machine niches? Whatever. What the hell is that word? In it. I guess it's used for putting items in order. It's part of the machine we need for the fairy librarian. We've got the parts now. Let's go give them to the fairy librarian. Sweet. We can get 2 more hearts this episode. Or I could just edge you on, you know, go to the next episode. Do it in the next episode. Lel. Yeah, let's see what else is here. I've probably got all the chests I can for now. But let's just check anyway. So I think I was just here. Yeah, it's just the yellow chest left. No. But there are multiple reasons to play the game. If you really like a good story. I mean, I'm only on my second playthrough. I've only got maybe a fifth, 2/5 of the story at the moment. So I don't know the full game. But I heard it gets better and better of each playthrough, and it completely, you know, plays with your expectations. As soon as you get used to one thing, it pushes another thing in your way and challenges you. I mean, I haven't had too much challenges yet. Like, I just stick to my chips. There's so many, you know, helpful items like recoveries and attack up and stuff. And items you can sell. And I only ever sell fish. And I only ever use recovery items. Rarely, because I have a chip which auto-regens health. So I changed the difficulty from normal to hard, and the game's still kind of easy. If I change it to very hard, I'll die in one hit, so that's not fun. But I'm just so good at the game that I don't need any of these hundreds of gameplay enhancing items, slash things to sell, slash whatever else, I guess. But I'm very entertained. I think I've had enough for now, since I had to, you know, give the PlayStation back to my sister as I borrowed it from her. But it's really good, really good. I'm just forcing myself to talk about things at this point, but I can't without spoiling it. Just please, if you love video games, if you love a good story, buy the game. If you love video games, buy the game. There's so many genres mixed into it. It's mostly hack and slash though. And if you love music, get this game. Ah, yeah, it's gonna be another heart. First 2 feet and some climbing gear. Oh, I guess not quite. Where have I already been? Okay. I guess just down here then. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Don't know what else to talk about really. Well, I guess I do have one more thing to kind of talk about. I might have already covered this in my last video, I'm not sure, but yeah, I think I did. About like the economy and how crazy it is, and how someone working in Africa somewhere, harvesting, I don't know, sugar canes, bananas or whatever it is that gets imported from all these different countries, can get paid a lot less than someone in their room in front of a camera like, hey guys, let's go out to KFC and buy some food, and now let's go to the cinema and watch Logan. Wow, that's a great film. And then, you know, people getting paid for vlogging and playing video games, making lots of money and stuff, and just like, that contributes less to the community, but then again, at the end of the day, it's still someone doing a job, but one requires more effort than the other. I don't know, like, what is the importance of having a job? This is to provide for the people. In order to provide for the people, you've got to do a service, whether that's entertaining or food, because people need, you know, need a bunch of things to be happy. If they're hungry, they're not exactly going to be full of energy and they're not going to be happy. If they're bored, or if life just consists of just surviving, because that's all logically you need to do, then they're just going to be sad, because being a human is being irrational. Well, that's part of what being human is. There's nothing else for me to do here. You can pretend you're satisfied all you want, but in reality, like, if you don't do the things that make you happy, of course don't just go out and murder someone and be like, woo, I've killed someone, there's my weekly quota of happiness. But it's all about finding values and morals, and again, this stems into NieR Automata, I suppose, but I don't think they really go over it in any kind of detail. This is just me speculating about the economy and how crazy it is. Like, I need a job at the moment. I'm living off money. I'm living off benefits, which I feel terrible for. But if it wasn't for benefits, I wouldn't have any money. And jobs are kind of scarce. But, well, the ones that are available require you to be a professional engineer, or a teacher in child psychology, or a pediatrician nurse or whatever, or professional chef, or management of accounting, or CNC miller, or all these crazy fucking jobs that, like, a small percentage of people are qualified for, but these jobs are in high demand. God damn it, get up there, Spyro! And why should a job on the internet, vlogging or playing video games, have more value than the important jobs that need doing? It's the little people that make things go on. I've worked in a factory as a factory worker. The right glove is so big it could only be Bentley's. It's not Bentley's climbing gear. We found out Bentley's climbing gear now. We should return it all to him. We are going to get so many hearts. Wow. What else there is to do here? Probably nothing. But then again, it's not footballers' fault that they get paid a lot of money. It's the fans watching who donate that money in the first place. You know, as opposed to funding doctors. Because I guess entertainment is a huge thing. It's not a vlogger's fault. Their subscription count goes from 1,000 to 10,000 to 100,000 to 1 million to 2 million, 3, 4, 5, whatever. It's not their fault. They're good at making quality, or at least entertaining to a certain degree of people, content that makes a lot of money. Of course, if everyone was vlogging, there would be no people, you know, working in these factories to make your microwave meals, to make your bin liners, to stock the shelves in Asda. People do the jobs they feel comfortable with. I won't be comfortable working as, I don't know, construction worker or whatever, but I would be more comfortable working on video games, whereas somebody who's qualified as a mechanic would have the exact opposite opinion of me, and that's fine. We need that in our economy. We need all this diversity. But at the same time, this freedom leaves so many people in the dark what to do with their lives. Where do I go from here? What is my worth in this world?
But I am working hard! I am! I fought so much! I'm doing the best I can! Can't you treat me better?
There are so many people who are better at what I do, and they're doing it, making money. And I'm not good at, you know, stocking shelves, not good at fucking driving a car, delivering pizzas, delivering good customer service, etc. That all comes from the freedom of choosing what job you want, but what job is available for you isn't necessarily helpful to the community. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. So what's better? For everyone to be put into education, told this is a job that needs fulfilling, you will fulfill this job. Well, that's just communism, isn't it? What is the right thing to do? If we all did, like, and also bring in third worlds into this, like having food imported. We pay farmers in third world countries shit. That's why we've introduced fair trade. But if we didn't give them any business at all, they would all cease to exist. They'd be backwards and they'd all die. If we harvested our own bananas, our own sugar canes, our own rice, etc., all self-sustained in one economy, in one country, there would be no connection to the outside world. And I think it's very important for humans to work together in order for things to progress. But at the same time, a lot of shady things happen, and a lot of, you know, death, despair, and whatever happens in the background that we don't know about. I heard, I'm not sure if this is true or not, it's probably just a rumor, it's probably already been debunked, but I heard Apple have hired African children as slaves, or they work for a very tiny amount of money, to mine out diamonds so that Apple can use them for the cameras in their smartphones. Wow, this amazing high cutting edge smartphone that's been made cheaper as technology gets cheaper over time, but it was at the cost of all this suffering. And that's been the case of a lot of technological advancements. In fact, war has been the catalyst of a lot of technological progression. If it wasn't for NASA's involvement in the war and, you know, security systems on planes or whatever, we wouldn't have video games. Or if we did, it would have happened a long time down the line. But it was just recycled parts. This is a very weird texture. With recycled parts repurposed to, you know, create an interaction experience, which was used to create Tennis for Two, the very first video game, which is basically a Pong clone, using the radar used in flight planes or whatever. It's like a yin-yang effect, I guess. For every good thing in society and humanity, there's like an equally bad thing that was a direct cause of it. I'm getting very deep. I think I've got everything I need in the game. Let's get some hearts.